Hello, Stampers. My name is Terry Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I wanted to pop on here as today is August 3rd, 2021, and our July through December mini catalog, or otherwise known as the holiday catalog, was released today. Very exciting because not only can I open this lovely catalog and show you the beautiful coordinating products inside that you will want to create with, but you can now start to order. Now I'm going to create a card using one of the stamp sets from the Celebration catalog. Now Stampin' Up! Is offering Celebration twice this year. And in case you're new to Stampin' Up!, Celebration means through the end of September that you can place a $50 order and you can choose a level 1 free item from this Celebration catalog. Now there are also some level 2 free items if you place a $100 order to choose from. You can earn as many free items as you want depending on your order. So, for example, if you place an order for $150, you could choose 3 level 1 free items from the Celebration catalog because each of those would be worth 50. You have to place a $50 order for. Or you could choose for $150, you could choose 1 level 1 and 1 level 2 free item. Celebration lasts till the end of September. Reach out to me if you have questions on how this works, and my contact information is on my webpage. My webpage is on the screen, but I'll also have the information after the video in the description. Now I am live, if you see live at the top of the page, in either Facebook or YouTube. I should be live in both of those places, but if you don't see live at the top, then you're watching the replay. But either way, say hi, let me know what is your favorite stamp set from the mini catalog, and it's okay if you have more than one because I know I definitely have more than one favorite stamp set. Okay, before we create this card with this beautiful stamp set from the Celebration catalog that you can actually earn free by placing a qualifying order, I want to ask you a question. Would you like to save money when you buy your stamping and paper crafting supplies, or do you want to pay full price? If you would like to save money, and who doesn't like to save money, then I want to tell you about picking out a starter kit of $125 worth of product for only $99 and free shipping. So I'd love for you to join my team, and during Celebration, you will also receive a free bundle and free shipping. So that means, for an example, and on Celebration on page 19, there is a list of all of the bundles that you could choose. So if you chose the bundle Christmas to Remember, that sells for $60.25. So if you are choosing $125 worth of product plus the $60.25 bundle plus a paper pumpkin kit, you are receiving over $200 worth of product, and you are paying $99 and free shipping. So that is really great. And some of the perks is that for every order afterwards, you will save 20%. You also will be able to see all the products before customers. You'll have access to the new catalogs early. You join my team. I have a Facebook team page. We have monthly meetings. I'm there to support you, answer any questions during our monthly meeting, but also during the month, I'm there by phone. You can text me, email me, and we celebrate birthdays on our private Facebook group and share inspiration. And there is no catch to signing up with Stampin' Up! And joining my team. You do not have to sell or make videos like I am. You can if you want, but you can create beautiful projects and you'll save 20% on top of any specials that Stampin' Up! Offers. So if you are planning on placing an order, again, do you want to pay full price or save? So reach out to me, call me, and my phone number is right here, and it'll be in the description and on my webpage. But call me and let's talk. And yes, you do need to spend $300 in a quarter to continue to earn that 20% in the following quarter. But if that isn't possible, then there's no penalty. You go back to being a customer instead of a demonstrator. And Stampin' Up! Calls everyone who joins a demonstrator, whether you craft for yourself, a hobby, or you want to sell. So call me. Okay, let's start stamping. Today, I'm going to make a quick and easy card using the free celebration stamp set, Delicate Dahlias. And this is on page 14 in our celebration. Now, this is a free level 2 item, which means in order to earn this free, you would need to place a $100 order. My dad's favorite flower was dahlias, and he grew them in our backyard when I was growing up. So when I saw this set, I knew that I had to have it. Okay, let me move this so we can make our card. So I'm going to give you the dimensions, but tomorrow I have this card on our blog. I'm also going to show you another card at the end. And this is going to be a quick and an easy card. So let's go ahead and bring in our card base. And our card base is basic white. And I always use thick for the card base. You don't have to use thick for the layers. The card base is 8.5 by 5.5, and I folded that in half and just give it a little crease with my bone folder, and then I'm going to lay that aside, and then I'm going to bring in a layer of Old Olive, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. I have basic white, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have just Old Olive, and it is cut at 2 3/4 by 1 inch. And then we have a basic white piece that is 2.5 inches long by 3/4 of an inch. And we're going to be using 4 ink colors today: Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive, Crumb Cake, and Tuxedo Black. And let me bring these. And of course, this is the lovely stamp set that we're going to use, Delicate Dahlias. Now, this is a 2-step, which means you can stamp the dahlia image here, and then you can stamp the detailed one on top of it, or you can stamp this one first and then a bit more detailed and then stamp this one on top, or you could stamp them separately, which is what I'm going to do today. We're just going to use this image right here, and You Inspire Me. And these images are only shown at 90%, so they are larger than they show in on the cover there. So, and if you don't know that Stampin' Up! Has, they are making this so you can just peel this off, and when after you use an image, you can just place it right here. So you can place your stamps, and it shows you where they go. So, and then you might, I would keep the thicker. There's 2 sheets here. One's thinner, one's thicker. I would keep the thicker one because you can use this to make a shaker card. A little tip there. Okay. Let me set this aside. It's got lovely images, leaves, which are 2-step, and the smaller flowers are 2. So lots of different ways you can do this. Okay, let's go ahead and add our first layer on our card. That would be the Old Olive 5 1/4 by 4. And as you jump on, say hi, let me know where you're from or what your favorite stamp set from the mini catalog. If you don't have a catalog, reach out to me and I will definitely send you one. Now, I find sometimes it's easier for me, and everyone's different, but if I open up my card base and then I just get a better, easier for me to line that up a little bit straighter. And then press it down when I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay that aside. So since our stamp set is photopolymer, I'm going to bring in my piercing mat. I'm also going to be using a embossing folder and some embellishments for this card too. And we'll just do that, when we get there. So I'm going to bring in this basic white, which is 5 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to start with pumpkin pie. And then I have my image already on my block. So I'm just going to go ahead and stamp and ink this up. And I'm going to do full strength. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go over to the left, but I'm not putting the entire flower on my card. And I do need to clean this because we're going to be using that again. And then I'll close up my pumpkin pie. And then we're going to use Old Olive. And I will go ahead and ink this up. And then I'm going to place it right underneath the pumpkin pie image. Press straight down and straight up. I'm going to go ahead and clean that. And then we will close, a little smudge there. We'll close this up. And then we will bring in our crumb cake. So it's just going to be a little bit of crumb cake showing. And again, this is one of those cards that is going to come out a little bit different, but this is a really quick and easy card to make. And I'm going to overlap it just a little bit. And straight down and straight up. I'll go ahead and clean that. We're going to lay this aside just for a second because I want to go ahead and finish my stamping. And I'm going to bring in this basic white, which is 2 1/2 by 3/4 of an inch. And we'll use our Memento Black. And I've already put the stamp on the block, You Inspire Me. So we'll go ahead and ink this up. And we'll try to get it right in the middle. And if we don't, I do have another one. And of course, we can always turn it over. Okay, I think that looks fine. So we have all of our stamping finished. And again, I have another card that's a little bit different to show you at the end. I'm going to move this out of our way. And then I'm going to bring in the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. This is in the annual catalog. And I'm going to place our layer of basic white with our Dahlias images on there. And then I'm going to run that through the cut and emboss machine. But because of TV, we have it right here. So I hope you can see the embossing. It's really pretty. And now we are going to go ahead and turn this over and add this layer to here. And we could pop it up with dimensionals if we wanted to, but I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and use green glue or multi-purpose glue. I think the using that embossing folder really gives the dahlias and gives this basic white some texture. And I really like this old olive layer on the card. I think that kind of adds to the card also. And now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet because glue does not stick on this. Go ahead and add our adhesive. And bring in our old olive. And we're going to pop that right up on there. Or we're just with adhesive. And now we're going to turn this over and we're going to add dimensionals. I'm just going to add 3, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. And another little trick, if you press down your dimensionals before you take the backings off, it makes it easier to take those backings off. So bring this card in, and then we are going to make sure our sentiment is right side up, right? And we are going to add that right over here. Going to line that up with the edge of the old olive. Get it straight. And then I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. And the Take Your Pick tool has a pointed end. You just turn that, take it out, turn it around, and then turn it, and you have like a little spatula. So it's you can use this for embellishments for lots of different things. Then if you turn it around, take the cap off, you have like a little putty, and this will also pick up things. I think we're going to use the putty side today. So I'm going to bring in the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I wonder which color I should use. Well, let's see. We could use the gold, but I think I'm going to use the green. So I'm going to go ahead and add 1 up here. And see how I just slide this over the gem and then I can pick it right up. And then I'm going to put 1, oh, I think I'll add it right over here. So here is a quick and easy card to make, but I think it's beautiful. You Inspire Me. And I think the stamp set is beautiful. So it just, you know, I just love the dahlias. So let me show you the other card that I made. And I didn't add any layers. I just used basic white cardstock. So the first card I made, I used basic white cardstock, and I just ran it through, you know, I opened it up and I just ran it through the embossing folder. So I just embossed the front of the card and, of course, the back of the inside of it. And I stamped the pumpkin pie and the oat olive and crumb cake. And then I stamped You Inspire Me. But on this one, what I did is that I went ahead and I just tore around my sentiment. So you kind of have to hang on to it. So you just kind of tear like this. And it just kind of gives it, you know, a different look. There you go. You Inspire Me. And then I popped it up with dimensionals, and I added some rhinestones from the holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, which is in the annual catalog. And here are my 2 cards from the stamp set from the celebration, Delicate Dahlias. Let me know which card that you like the best. Please leave a comment. Let me know. Also, if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, it really helps me grow. And if you're on Facebook, hit that thumbs up, and also on YouTube also. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I have another video to share. And reach out to me if you want to save money on your stamping supplies and pick out a starter kit from products from the new mini and the annual catalog, all from one, or you can combine them. And join my fun stamping team. I mean, I will be there to help you along the way, whether you want to stamp as a hobby or a business. And I am Terry Hartley of Rustic Barn Cards. Thank you for watching. And you can find more information on my webpage, which is on the screen or in the description below. And have a great week.